morning, Americans. This is your favorite alien speaking on Friday, TGIF, March 22nd. I wanted to do a special video today on our favorite program by Mr. McFarlane, the Orville. You watched it last night? I know a few million of you did, but did you get anything out of it? I doubt it. I saw on the net somebody reviewing it, and all they got was, oh, he's looking at a time capsule from 2015 and love between the pilot and the girl, and that's all they got out of it. Boy, do you guys still have watermelons for brains. And Mr. McFarlane, are you sure you're from planet Earth? Wow, your program is making me think you're not, because you're thinking more like my people are, like we think. Let me enlighten you Americans a little bit. Take that watermelon off your heads, huh? If you watched that program last night, you'll see that starting with when they found the cell phone, they're supposed to be in the 25th century, right? So, okay, they should have known about the cell phone, but they didn't. They didn't even know how to power it or how to put it on. That should have given you the first ingredient. The second was cigarettes. Oh, the doctor knew about it, but remember that they had long since passed that in there. But Boris and his companion didn't, so that was new to them. So, hey, boy, we found something new. Like, you remember how it was with the women in early 20th century? Oh, they found a cigarette. Yum, yum, yum. So you got to think of their time, not your time. So this is what Mr. McFarlane is doing here. And Boris and his companion were like women and men in the early 20th century, say 1910 forward there, when cigarettes really started to go yahoo. So see, Americans, you got to understand what Mr. McFarlane's doing here. Also, did you read between the lines of what the actors were saying there? When the girl's saying, well, I'm sending this phone up there because I'm getting a new iPhone. And then she says, quote, something like I don't want anybody to forget me. That's what they do here. You live, you're born, you live, and then you're forgotten. Most people are forgotten. And isn't that the case? Look at your civilization. You're looking at the Egyptians and you don't know what you're looking at. You're looking at them through your frame of reference, not theirs. But in order for Mr. McFarlane, he went a step further. Remember when he tried to get the phone to work, the cell phone? So he said, hey, we're looking at it through 25th century. What about looking at it through the 21st century? What did they have? Oh, binary. Yeah, so that's how they got it to start, remember? And then when he's looking at the video, when he interacts with the hologram, he starts to look at the way 2015 was. And this should give you Americans and Terrence, and especially African Americans, a view on your stupid monument situation that you got here. Mr. McFarlane, you're a nice guy because you're putting all this in there, but unfortunately, your viewers have watermelons for brains and they're not getting this. Americans, especially African Americans, look at the scene when the captain is looking at the USA Today and he's saying, hey, look at this. They're worried about their skin when they got a huge climate issue coming ahead of them that's going to kill them. Isn't that something? That's like you looking at the monuments. You're looking at them through 21st century eyes. You want to destroy them. You want to put them out of sight. You want to erase them from history. You cannot do that. Leave them there. Teach your kids and have them teach their kids what the monuments were built for, what year, what the era was, what the thinking was. That's what you need to do, African Americans. Otherwise, I would be like every other people here on this planet and say, we got to destroy the King Center. We got to eliminate everything that the African Americans did because it doesn't matter. And that's the way you're looking at it. And that's the wrong way of looking at it. So see, watch the Orville. Mr. McFarlane is an interesting guy. In fact, the more he's doing the Orville, the more I'm thinking he's from my planet. Anyway, thanks, Mr. McFarlane, and you guys have a good day.